Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the Aquatic Retribution Escalation in Miami. Mine is Mr. Freeze2244. This is all 3 levels done Silent Assassin, nice and easy. And for this one we need to take out 2 targets. First of all, we need to break into the aquarium, get a fish out of it, pacify both targets, and then dump them both into the aquarium. We're going to start at the dolphin fountain location, and the only difference between the default loadout is I'm bringing along the Krugermeier instead of a regular pistol, but it doesn't matter what pistol you bring. It's just the Krugermeier is my favourite one. So from the start here, we're going to go straight to the aquarium. Level 1 is fairly simple and straightforward. So we need to get a fish out of the aquarium. And there's, I think, 3 tanks that hold the fish in. I'm going to go for the number 14 one. You only need to shoot it once. Grab the fish. We're going to crouch as well to stay out of their line of sight because we don't want them to engage yet. It doesn't matter if they spot you because they're both targets. We're both killing them both anyway. And as soon as we dump them into the aquarium, your Silent Assassin rating will be restored. So we just need to dump them both. So if you don't pacify these targets with the fish, then it's not going to count because they're part of the objectives themselves, and you can't bring along a fish yourself as well. Well, you can, I suppose, but you still have to retrieve the fish anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're going to take the dolphin exit. If you don't know how to do it, so just follow the path that I'm going with your fish in your hand. You need to go through all the big fountains in the right order in order for this to work. There we go. As soon as you're finished going through the final fountain, the dolphin exit will appear. So it's a nice easy level 1. If you can't do the dolphin exit, don't worry about it. Just take any exit you want to. It's still gonna count towards. The reason I took that is because it's the quickest way to get out of the mission. So that's level 1 Silent Assassin, real easy like. Let's move on to level 2. Level 2, we have an extra target, and we're not allowed to change our disguises. So it's 3 targets this time. We're using the same loadout as we did before in the previous level. So let's get straight into it. So the difference is the 3rd target is going to be out in the open, near where the car is, you know, where all the NPCs are. So we need to get his attention. Now I'm going to use 2 different strategies for the funnel to this 3rd target. And if you don't like this one, which is much more faster, then you can use the strategy I use in level 3, which is a guaranteed way of doing it. But for the first part of this level, we need to do the same thing as we did previously. Shoot that glass there in the aquarium to pick up the fish. Again, crouching to stay out of their line of sight for as long as possible. Get close to them and then smack them both out. Dump both their bodies in the aquarium. So that's 2 targets down, and now we can move on to our final target. Now pick up their loud pistol that they dropped on the floor. Then once you do that, open this door here and go ahead and shoot the other door. Boom. What would happen now is the NPC will go off and tell the guard, and he will come over to investigate the noise. Now if you're having problems where there's bodyguards upstairs coming down to investigate the noise, then you should probably shoot from inside the aquarium and just shoot out the door instead of shooting in that area over there. I think that's the difference. But this security guard will always come over. But I had trouble replicating this in level 3, so for level 3 I did a completely different strategy. But level 2 this works all the time. But like I said, if you're having trouble with this particular technique for that 3rd target there, then you can use the level 3's strategy, which I'll show you in a second after we've exited here.
How's it going?
Again, we're taking the same exit, the dolphin exit. So for that strategy there, I think if you shoot inside the aquarium area, the guards upstairs won't get alerted. It's weird how that works. But I'm going to show you a much more solid strategy for level 3, so don't worry. That's the reason why I left that in, to give you an option. And again, you don't have to take the dolphin exit, you can take any exit you want to. So just showing the confirmation of the Silent Assassin for level 2, there we go. So let's go ahead and move on to level 3. Now for level 3, they've added extra cameras around the area, so there's cameras all over the aquarium area. So for this one, we brought along our electric key hacking device, or the scrambler, whichever one you may have, because there's a camera blocking the entrance to the aquarium itself, so we're going to go around a different way. But there's cameras littered all over the place, so if you get spotted, you can take out the evidence later on, but the evidence is quite far away, so... Mind you, it's down in the parking garage. I suppose you could go down there now if you really wanted to, but it doesn't really matter too much. Just follow my route. And you can go through this door right here with your hacking device. Just pull out your pistol and take out some of these cameras. Because if you don't take them out now, you'll only forget at the end, and you'll end up getting spotted. So that's 2 cameras down. Shoot the aquarium to get the fish out of it. Watch out for this 3rd camera as you approach these guards. Stay to the left. You should avoid that line of sight of the camera. Pacify both of these targets, dump them in the aquarium, and then we can get to our 3rd target for a different strategy that we use for level 2. So shoot the camera out just in case you get spotted, you know, you never know. So I'm going to distract an NPC with the fish, but what you want to do is just drop a gun around here, but honestly I forgot to take out this camera. There we go. We're going to distract an NPC with a fish or a coin or whatever, it doesn't matter. Throw a coin in this area, just make sure you pick it back up after. And then we're going to drop a gun just about here. Just far enough, that's close enough to the door, and stay out of the line of sight as well of this NPC. So he will see the gun on the floor, then he'll go off and tell the guard, which is the target himself. Now, I find this quite funny because the NPC, if you look at, keep an eye on the minimap and where the target is. The guy that's trying to tell him about the gun, he's following him around because he's not standing still. He has to keep following him around. And yeah, by the way, I'll move that gun a little bit closer to that door just in case any NPCs hear me knocking him out. So I advise you do the same thing after he's walked away. So now the target's finally stopped moving. The NPC can finally catch up if you can watch the minimap there. Now we can tell him about the weapon. I just thought that was quite funny. So now the NPC shouldn't come back over, but the target should be. He should spot the gun right away and go straight to it. Once he goes past you, you can exit the crate, knock him out with the fish. Also retrieve your pistol that's he dropped on the floor as well. So now you're not going to get spotted by anybody, and you're free to drag him through into the aquarium, then dump him into the aquarium nice and safely. So that will be all 3 targets down. All we've got to do now is exit, and we have completed this escalation. Nice and easy one this week. They dropped this quite late actually. I didn't even think they was going to drop this today, but I was only aware of this about an hour ago that this dropped. So again, fish in hand as you're doing this exit here, and just follow the same route I'm going. So yeah, hopefully that 3rd target is a little bit more easier for you than level 2. If you can still replicate the level 2 strategy, then go ahead and do it for level 3. But I'm pretty sure the key thing for that level 2 strat is shooting inside or you're standing inside the aquarium rather than inside the corridor, because it does attract bodyguards from upstairs. But you can do either strategy for either level, it's up to you. Just thought I'd give you a couple of options instead. So we'll get the confirmation of the silent assassin at the end of this first, and then we can end the video. Aquatic Retribution challenge completed. Silent assassin confirmed. So there we go. That's how you get all 3 levels silent assassin rating. Just let me know in the comments if you've got any questions about this escalation. And that is going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and consider supporting me on Patreon and oh god, I've messed this entire thing up. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. And yeah, if you've missed any escalations I've covered on the channel so far, I'll leave a drop card at the end of this video for you to click on to have access to the full playlist there. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is tomorrow's escalation. Elusive target, sorry. Goodbye. I'm tired. Ugh.